Good afternoon, America. Today I'm going to discuss to you the importance of education in this country. First of all, I would like to say if I were a politician, which I will hopefully be one day, whether it be in the Senate, Congress, or the House of Representatives, or any of the three branches of government, legislative, judicial, or executive, I would reduce the cost of education by half. For example, today, for one class is $450. I would lower it to about half that. 200. Another thing that I would like to discuss in regards to education is, we'll make it more affordable because, working class citizens have to pay their mortgage, electricity, water, food, and other necessities to survive. I would go to Congress and I would amend new laws and pass a bill to reduce the cost of education significantly for those who take it serious, be able to progress and become something of themselves, and those who don't want to, well, sorry for them, but you gotta struggle the another way. As far as the executive laws, I think there's a lot of politicians in Congress or the Senate that don't make the right laws. They come up with all these laws that are hypocritical and false. Like all these politicians too, they just want to pocket our tax dollars and make those middle class disappear. Working class people who struggle every day, working 2 or 3 jobs just to survive. I think that's unjust and unconstitutional. We no longer are being treated as human beings, and our human rights are being unindemnified. I think that's cruel, and it's a form of punishment and slavery. Somebody has to have a strong voice and speak up and make a change. I can't be punished for speaking my mind. I don't believe it's a crime or incriminating anybody in any way. Actually, I'm helping, this country and society in general. As far as the judicial branch of government, a lot of people are wrongfully convicted because of lack of circumstantial evidence or preponderance of evidence or whatever the case may be. And, we have a trial by jury, but sometimes perjury happens in the trial by jury, and we shouldn't have a jury based on race or discrimination in this country is at an alarming rate. The judicial system in this country is horrible. There's no justice for people without any sufficient evidence. Going back to education, not to jump from one thing to another, but I believe if I go to Congress and I argue and I stand firmly for what I believe in, there can be a significant change in this country, because these politicians are not doing anything but ruining the credibility of what we stand for. The creed and the Constitution of the United States has not been practiced the last 20-30 years. I mean, it's just getting worse every day. And if we elect somebody specifically who's trying to win the election, Donald Trump, this country is going to go to the ground. I believe Marco Rubio is a better president, because I was watching the Republican convention the other day, and he spoke more, he made more sense in the things he was saying than Donald Trump said. Donald Trump said he's a businessman. He has no foreign policy experience, no political experience. He's basically ignorant to the truth. And you know what? Nobody is perfect. We're all human beings. But if somebody stands up and has a strong voice and speaks their mind, this country could be great. And a lot of things can change. Thank you. Have a good day. God bless America.